We're going to move on, John, to our final topic, and it's all about Thalapathy 67.
Yes.
Thalapathy Vijay and Lokesh Kanagaraj's film might not have songs, says reports. This is coming in from Film Beat. I think that's the website called. Can't really see
I
it.
don't know, but I tell you what, I like the colouring, but it's actually an ad.
Yeah.
City something.
Mine's is different, John. Mine's is all over the place.
Mine does look better, to be fair.
I'll read. Do you know something? I'm just going to read this, and it'll give you a sort of gist of what's going on with Thalapathy 67. Thalapathy 67, the highly anticipated 67 outing for Thalapathy Vijay is all set to have an official launch soon. Yes. The project marks Thalapathy Vijay's second collaboration with hitmaker Lokesh Kanagaraj. If the latest reports are to believe, Thalapathy 67 is being planned as an out-and-out action film and might not have any songs. Yes, you read it. According to the latest reports, Thalapathy Vijay is planning to shed his entertainer avatar for Lokesh Kanagaraj's film, which is touted to be a gangster film. Interesting. The filmmaker wants a no-songs film, which might only have an original soundtrack with a multi-theme track. Anirudh Ravichandar or Sam CS might come on board as the music composer for Thalapathy 67. John, I'll leave it there. There is more on their website if you want to read the whole thing, but that's the gist of it. It looks like this is Vijay's involvement. This is what his recommendation is. He wants this to be an out-and-out action film, John.
Yes.
Now, if you said to me 3-4 years ago when the ignorant Stephen used to do movie reviews, I'd have said, yes, give me that every time. 2 years ago, we started our journey on Indian cinema, and I cannot have a film without a musical number in it, especially with Thalapathy Vijay involved as well. It's part of his charisma. It's what you expect from him when you watch one of his films. It's something you look forward to as well. John, we've reacted in so many of the music videos out with the films. Loved them, loved his moves, mesmerised by how quick this guy's feet can go at the age of, what is he now, 47, 48? Incredible fit guy, very talented, not just as an actor. He's a funny guy, he can dance, he does it all, and he can sing as well. That's another thing that baffles me in these music videos when they don't use his voice. I know there's reasons for it. It's obviously for sales of music and stuff like soundtracks.
Arabic Kutu's instance, it's the actual man himself, Anirudh, who wants to be singing, and he's sung very well. Stephen, I don't know what to make of this. We've seen Thalapathy doing a lot of movies, a lot of different styles. He's done romantic stuff, he's done action stuff, he's done drama. Sometimes he's done it all in the one movie. And he's done it very well. He's played multiple characters, up to 3-4 characters in the one movie before, all different feeling.
Yeah.
Son, twins, fucking fathers, the full shebang. He's a brilliant entertainer. So the notion of I'm going off and doing an out-and-out action gangster movie and shedding this entertainer sort of personality or entertainer avatar, if you like, is not something I'm hugely enthralled by, because for me, one of the big things about him is that whole entertaining persona. You go and watch his movies to see him 9 times out of 10. I think a master. There was a couple of good actors in there. Thalapathy, blanking his name, Vijay Thalapathy Vijay was in there as well, obviously. You had, God, I'm blanking on his name, terrible. Fuck, guy with a beard. Played a little arsehole. Then he flopped and was actually good. He's got a single name, begins with A, it'll come to me. But in the main, that's not the sort of common thread with Thalapathy. It's usually him and a romantic star female lead, the likes of Samantha will be in there 9 times out of 10, or Trisha Krishnan, someone like that. But in the main, it's usually Thalapathy holding the movie on his own.
Arjun Das,
he played Das in the fucking movie. He was great. Master was brilliant. That was one that wasn't sort of obviously the normal trend for Thalapathy, where it's usually just him and one other big name or whatever. He usually has to carry the movie on his own, Stephen. And that's where that whole sort of all singing, all dancing, entertaining figure comes into its own, because he can carry the movie even if the movie isn't so good. Like, say, I don't know, off the top of my head, there's not been many bad Thalapathy movies we've watched, but There's got to be one, the political one.
Oh jeez,
Wasn't terrible,
no,
but he carried the
yeah.
movie and made it
Yeah.
watchable. Even we could tolerate some of the poorer moments in the movie because of Thalapathy. So I'm not huge.
Terry, I don't know. Terry,
No,
I don't
no.
know.
No, it wasn't that one.
No.
No, you'd Tapaki. I really enjoyed Tapaki.
Taki was fantastic.
Obviously, Kaifi was another one I
Kaifi, yeah.
really enjoyed. No, it began at. Oh God, why am I blanking on it? I'll search
John,
it up.
do you know something? It's something we need to get back into. We were at one point religiously watching his films, and then obviously Ruth introduced us.
Sarkar. I think it was Sarkar.
Yeah. It was the one where we had that issue, wasn't it? Where
It was Sarkar.
you take him out of the equation, then you've got a really poor film. But you put him in the film, he brings it to a decent level.
Yeah.
But if you're aware of that, then you don't really enjoy the film as much as you should. But you're absolutely right, John. I think his talents. He's almost restraining himself, and I don't know if he's tried to appeal more to a Western audience or whatever it may be. Maybe he saw the success of Triple R, and which had musical anyway, and I think
some of the best moments for music.
Exactly,
in that. Yeah.
So I don't honestly know the reasoning behind it, other than maybe he just wants to do something different. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because one of the big parts about his films are the musical numbers, and how they sort of implement it into the story as well is always important. Something that we always talk about when we're doing the reviews is, did the music work for the film? And 9 times out of 10, when it's Thalapathy Vijay, it does.
Oh, it does, Stephen. You think a master right off the top of my head. You've got Vaffy coming. You've got fucking Cootie Story, which is one of my favourite songs from Thalapathy. Just the dancing.
Yeah.
The singing, let me sing you a cootie story. I remember the words even now.
Yeah.
Life is very short and I'll always be happy. What is it? I'm going to try and do it here.
If anyone can, you
Condon
choose
chill pan and happy. Palavida. Fucking love it. I love the song. That's Thalapathy singing. That's him dancing. It's a huge part of the story. He's teaching these young kids at this juvenile centre about life.
Yeah.
Settle down. Stop misbehaving. Live up to your potential. And it's told through a 3-4-5 minute song. And you get the vibe of the actual character in Vaffy coming. He's sleeping. He's drunken on the couch. These kids who respect him tremendously wake him up, take him to the school, and he's singing and dancing like he's drunk. It's a huge part of the personality of JD in that movie. And then again, you're thinking back, man, the likes of Hey Rama Rama with Prabhudeva.
Yeah.
Huge song, dancing number with a true fucking great choreographer, singer, director, dancer. Maybe not singer, but dancer and also director, and Prabhudeva.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the Cafe one, because one of my favourite moments in Cafe is actually the wife figure. She's pregnant, and they condense about 35-40 minutes of story into a 5-6 minute song.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's the beauty of the songs in Thalapathy movies and in Indian movies as well. So much story can be condensed into these song and dance numbers. They're catchy. They're almost living in their own separate world.
Yeah, it's great.
But they play brilliantly into the actual the story, as you did say, Stephen. I'll try and find it if you want to come in and maybe say something. But Cafe, I'm trying to think.
John, I know
the
that
actual song.
we're talking about Thalapathy 67 here, and we've started to watch Beast.
And that was Anirudh.
But we will, at some point, we will get round to doing a watch along for that as well. It's just been.
It's on, yeah, I've seen it.
It has been absolutely crazy, over the channel when we've been doing obviously web series, and when you do web series, it's a big commitment for us. It becomes the thing of the month, and that's what it is. Obviously with Triple R and KGF Chapter 2 dropping roughly about the same time as Beast as well, it was more of a let the community decide, and sometimes we need to decide ourselves, and we will come round to Beast at one point in regards to that film, because we were looking forward to it, John. We did like the trailers. I know that a lot of people have saying it's not one of his best ones, but at the end of the day, it's not one of his worst ones either.
No.
And I can guarantee we'll watch Beast, and we'll put it somewhere in amongst the ones we've already watched from Vijay as well, and it'll probably be better than some of the ones we've watched, so but we'll have to wait and see.
Steve, I can't remember the name of the song. There's so many. You've got the likes of Palam in there, Ify, Selfie Poolie's one that I remember very well, but it wasn't that one. But it was a really heartfelt sort of slow burn song and dance number. 4-5 minute song, huge part of the actual movie. Again, he's in there dancing. He's a huge personality within these moments in the movie. Arabic Kutu, I can never say it. Arabic Kutu.
Yeah.
It's a great song. We've not actually seen the movie, but it's a huge part of the experience, the promotion of that movie. Anirudh's involved in the promotion of the actual fucking video. Then the song comes out, he's singing it, he's producing it. Thalapathy's in there dancing.
I think what put us off was we did that reaction and then we could not get that video out. The first one with the director, and I think it was exclusive just to India, YouTube, and it kind of pissed us off a little bit. I went, is that right? Well, you went down the pecking order. It's Triple R, KGF Chapter 2, and then Beast.
It's just staying a huge time for releases from India, and Triple R was always right up there because it's
Vikram as well.
But it's SS Rajamouli. We watched Bahubali. We love those movies. He's a fantastic director. It's a real event.
Yeah.
I mean, Thalapathy's movies are an event as well, but Triple R was another level. And then KGF, first movie we ever watched from India was KGF Chapter 1.
Yeah,
so it was unfortunate that it came out at the same time as those two, because those two were always right up there. But we'll get round to watching it, as you did say. We both love Thalapathy. He's a brilliant guy, brilliant actor, brilliant entertainer. And that's why I'm not so keen on this. I don't really want to see a Thalapathy movie with no songs. I want to see the likes of Anirudh collaborating with Thalapathy and Lokesh again. That's what made Master so enjoyable for us. First movie we watched of us.
I don't want to say this, John, in a sort of a negative way, but when you've got the female lead as well coming into a Vijay film, I think one of the pull is to do those numbers with him, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very interesting to see who will be the female lead, if there will be one in this film, this next project.
I mean, we've seen Samantha doing right serious stuff in family.
Yeah, she's fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing Pooja Hedge as well, what she's done in Beast. Not really seen a lot of her, to be honest with you.
And Yogi.
Yeah, and Shine Tom Chacko.
Yeah, he's the villain. Yeah, by all accounts.
I know that is it Nelson Dilip Kumar.
That's the director.
We got a kind of a bit of a backlash for that film as well, which is a tad unfortunate. But I suppose that's sort of the traits of being the director. You know, you're either going to get high praise or you're going to get heavily criticised. So, but it's not him this time. It's obviously Lokesh Kanagaraj.
And it was a special collaboration on Master. Between those two.
Yeah, definitely.
So I expect it to be really good.
I think so. Yeah.
And he's done the sort of gangster kind of movies before with the likes of Vikram. I'm pretty sure Lokesh worked in that. Vijay-Lokesh.
Yeah.
And that as well. That's a gangster movie by all accounts.